Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I've just popped down to my local fishery. I'm on the Bridges Lake at Monks Lakes, one of the bigger lakes. Quite a few skimmers and bream in here and some really big carp. I'm going to have a crack for the bream today, so I just want to test out my new ends-on slim feeder rod. It's the 12-foot 3-piece medium feeder. Really big sea guide rings. I'm going to do a full review on this rod. But yeah, just want to see how it handles the fish and just enjoy it really. So hopefully we get amongst a few bream. We're just using a method feeder. I know it's not traditional, but they just seem to work well on these sort of places because that's what they see. I've got 2mm pellets and I've also got some sweet F1 and marine mixed together by Dynamite, and that's my ground bait if I think I need to try a bit of that as well. If I'm not getting bites straight away from just using the feeder, I'm going to introduce them via a Guru bait up feeder. That's just a 30 gram, and I've got the new MAP embedded feeder on as well, just giving that its first outing as well. So fingers crossed guys, we'll get a few. Our yellow wows are on the hook at the moment, so just get a layer of pellets in the bowl like normal. And then cover it over, push it all in, just tidy it up a little bit, and then let's get out there guys. So like before with all the feeder fishing, about halfway drop, so 12-foot rod ran about 6 foot behind you, pull in, punch, hit the clip, drop, and she's out there. So it may take a few casts because with bream they do like a bit of bait down, as I said, if I don't get a response, but we've already had a missed bite there, so that's a good sign guys. So hopefully we can build the swim using the method feeder. If not, as I said, we'll start putting in a few of these bait up feeders just to get a bit of bait down. But good signs. Could be a little skimmer this time. Yeah, got a fish guys, first fish. Might be a small one this one. Just got some lilies to my left, so I've just got to be careful when I bring them through this gap. Rod feels nice. Got a bit of weight behind it, the rod, but it is a 12-foot rod and it's capable of casting 120 grams, so it's no pencil thin light. Just gently bring him in. I think it's a little skimmer. Yeah, it is. So, but it's a first fish on the new rod. Happy days. She's in the bag. Let's get him unhooked. There we go guys. Skimmer. Let's get baited back up and let's have another one. So again, fill the bowl. And layer on the top. And we're good to go. Make sure you've got your drop. Just get that line sunk. Then we're all ready to go again. I'm going to stay with the yellow wowser for a moment, but we will give that a little try. So like I said before in my videos, always want to keep trying hook baits, especially if you're not getting loads of bites. So I've got the large feeder on, just to get a fair amount of bait out there. Beautiful, rod cast, lovely. Straight as a die. Just get that line sunk, you can see it zipping across the surface. It's the ends on sinking mono in 8 pound. It's sunk. See if this cast brings us a fish, guys. So especially with bream on these bigger waters, patience is the key. It's not going to be like obviously your match lakes that are up here. You have a little 10-foot rod and you'll be carp after carp. Generally now it's warming up, but I just wanted to come down here and just try something a bit different, and also test out the rod. This rod will take carp, no problem, but it is more of a distance tool, and I wanted to try it for bream fishing because I fish places like Moat Park and I wanted to be able to take it to Bow Beach. And at the moment I'm well undergunning it at the moment. I'm probably only fishing, I don't know, 45 metres, so this thing will fly way past that, past 60 metres, no problem. Guys, nothing on the second cast, so I'm going to recast again in just a moment. If I don't get nothing on that cast, I'm going to introduce a little bit of feed into the swim. Just if you see the size of this lake, and obviously it is a big lake, and there's plenty of places and there's other people fishing, we need to try and just draw them in. That might be what we need to do today. Oh, there we go. Come on. Put some bait out there now, try and get a reaction. You got any indications, Aidan?
Nah.
We'll have a recast in a minute with the pellets. Right, I've put 4 baitfuls of 2 mils and the ground bait, guys, so hopefully that will induce some sort of response. Fingers crossed. We're ready to go. One more go on the yellow and then we're going to change to a pink. Get the old line sunk, guys. Reset the stopwatch. There we go, guys, we're getting a bite. Looks like the bait up feeder has worked. Yep, we're into a fish, guys. Feels like a bigger skimmer or maybe one of the bream, hopefully. Guiding him past these lilies. Yeah, it's another skimmer, bigger one this time. Been attacked by something at some stage. Got a big old lump out of its back. It's a fish, guys. So 2 casts with none. Put a bit of bait out there and we've got a fish. Really has had a lump out of it, this fish. Look at that, guys. Looks like possibly a heron or a cormorant's done that to that. But bottom lip of the MAP Embed Feeder. Happy days, guys. On my new ends on rod. Let's see if we can get another one. So that came at about 9 minutes after the initial feed went in. So let's see if we can get another one. Nice drop on your feeder. There we go, guys, we're in. Sink that line. Always have your first ring on your rod anywhere with his carp stuck behind your rod rest. So if you aren't looking or you've got up for a wee or whatever, that goes, that should jam it against the rod rest and it shouldn't go anywhere. But obviously if he gets really angry and runs to the right, it could skip over the end, so you still got to be fairly quick to get back to it. Guys, so this is the old bait table for today. So these are the wowsers. They're the dynamite wowsers I've been using. These are the ones that have bought me a couple of fish and a few of the small skimmers. They're the 5 mil pink, and we had a couple of fish on the yellow as well. That's the 7 mils, sorry, the 9 mils, when I was just trying to see if I could get the bigger bream on them. This is my 2mm pellet mix. That's a 50-50 mix of Ringers Sticky and Dynamite 2mm Sweet F1s with some pink Ringers Boilie Crush Flex in there as well, just to give it them fish something else to get interested in as well and grub around for. And then the ground bait was the Sweet F1. There you go guys, look how fluffy and lovely that is, and that's mixed with the marine, and that's 2 parts Sweet F1, 1 of the marine, because I didn't want to go too heavy with it. There we go, and that's the bait table for today guys. Getting a little indication guys, little knock. Go on, round you go. There you go guys, that's fish on I think, I'll let it go. Might have been fish knocking the feeder. There we go, that's on. There you go guys, fish again. I think it's another skimmer. Going round to the lilies. Let's just get him away from them. Go on then, go there. Fish is, sorry guys, went off camera there a bit. This fish have decided to take me into the lilies, so hopefully a bigger skimmer this time. That's one of the little bream. Happy days guys, that's what we came for. Pink wowser change has made the difference. It's only a small one but still a bream. Happy days. Hee. There you go guys. Hooks perfectly in the bottom lip. There you go guys. Happy days. Embed feeder working well. See if we can get another one. Aiden. So guys, these are the new MAP Embed Feeders that I have been trying out for the first time today. Going to give these a proper whirl for some carp very shortly, give you a full rundown and review on these, but just wanted to try them out for the bream, see how they go. Got this lovely, really well made stem, really soft towel rubber end, and then the most important thing, if you can see that on the end there guys, as you'll see in my other videos, my little short videos, there's that line clip to keep that bait, like you've seen on some of the underwater videos, right in that bowl where that fish is going to come in and suck up. As I say, I will do you some close-ups of these guys, but that's just to show you what I've been using. I've been using the large 42 today to get out to where I am, right out to that island, and these are the quick change inline system ones, so no elastic, and I'll show you, they come off got the interchangeable quick system. So that is the new MAP embedded feeders that I've been using today, the hybrids. There we go guys. Getting little indications again guys. Could be a little skimmer, because I've got maggots on now. There we go guys. Fish on guys. switched to the ground bait mix on this cast and it's hopefully brought me a fish. Coming towards us now, guys. It was after about 9.5 minutes, that one. Just trying to get in this reed bed. One of the Bream, the rod's doing its work. There we go, guys. Another one of what we came for. Hopefully we'll get a couple more before we pack up. So it's only a short session today, couple of hours. Perfectly hooked again in the bottom lip. They're ones we want, boys and girls. Let's take that out. It's got someone else's, an old hook in there. Very light line, looks like an old match hook. Tiny little 20 hook. Happy days, guys. Whoop whoop. Hey. Another one for the ends on. Yes, recast Aidan. So with the embed, again in the little groove, I'm locking it in place so it can't move. And then back on the ground bait again. I'm not going heavily plugged. I do want it to come out. I must admit I am impressed with this new rod, I really am. I can see like distances well over 60 is not going to be a problem. Restart the old clock. I will have another go back on the wowsers, but just always like to see if I can get another one on what I'm on. Or a couple of goes. Little indications again, guys. Just dropping back. Here we go, guys. Yep, we're in. So these aren't carp. You do have to play them a little bit more gentle. Just try and get it away from them lily pads early on. We've got another bigger skimmer or bream, not sure yet. There are some that go around about 6-7 pound in here, but it doesn't feel like that. It's just wobbling around now. It's a nice one again though. Double red maggot on the ground bait mix. Dynamite, F1 Sweet and Marine. Yeah! Another bream in the bag, ladies and gentlemen. Whoop whoop! Double dead red doing the business, guys. Hooked in the bottom lip again. QM1's doing their job. Again, there is some monster pike in here, guys. I don't know if you can see that. He's got a mark 4 inches wide. So they got in here from the River Bute when it's flooded, but happy days. Guys, so I just thought I'd show you how I load this new MAP EMBED feeder. So you can see all the nice new holes underneath to help wash the bait out and get it out once it's down there. You can see the little line clip here. That's where your line's going to be clipped in, this little bit here. So I've already got a little mini wowser on there ready to go. So what I tend to do is pick your clip, pick your line up and put it in the clip first. Right, so roughly I want it in the middle. So like that. Get it in that line clip and push down with both your thumbs so it really clips in. Right, that's now clipped in, guys. That's roughly where I want it. Then I swing it out the way, he says. So that's swung out the way now. Alright, then I put my first load of ground bait in there, or pellets. Compress that down, make a little indent, swing it back over. It's a bit hard doing this looking through the camera. Alright, so now if you see that, guys, that's sitting right in the middle. Alright, little press and then just a little bit more ground bait over the top, and you can cover the hook bait completely if you want. I don't generally, sometimes I do, which if you want to, it's easy enough. Get it like that in your hand, get it off. Sorry about the odd maggot in there, guys. And that is it, and that is all ready to go. That's as easy as it is. But that little line clip that I showed you, that keeps, when this all dissolves and pops and all puffs out, that will literally stay right in the middle, just hovering above all the exploded bait in that feeder frame. So that is the idea of the embed feeder. So I'm going to do a much more detailed review on these, but it's just literally my first go out with them today, so I just wanted to give you a little insight. So 1 metre past and a bite nearly within 2 minutes. Aiden, I took a metre more line off the clip, right, so a metre further out, a bite within 90 seconds. I bet they've been sitting close. It just shows you them warier fish, guys, or they know, they just sit back where they feel safe. So probably something I could have done a little bit earlier, but last couple of casts of the day. Just bring this fish in. Getting near them lily pads now, you've got to be careful. Bring them in nice and low. Another one of the Bream by the looks of it, guys. Working that ends on rod lovely. And she's in the bag. Happy days, guys. Happy days. That's a better one. Okay guys, so we're all done here at Monk Lakes today. I've had a quick 2.5 hours, caught a few fish, so I'm well happy with that. Just want to talk you through the tackle quickly. Been using Dowers Ends-On Super Slim rod. It's a brand new range of rods come out. I've gone for my bream fishing and obviously like more winter carping at distance. This is the medium feeder, 13 foot, 120 gram casting weight. So that's it there, guys. See the lovely graphics on the blank. It's a 3-piece rod, and as you can see, guides on it are huge. They're big C guide, skeletal guides, HMC plus carbon. Got the lovely Duplon style lock armrest, so flat, so the flat armrest for putting your arm so it doesn't roll around. And then the thinner pieces here are for Dowers' new interlock rod rest. So coupled to that, I've been using the Dower Tournament 4000 reel. Mainline is the new Ends. Okay guys, just to finish off the end tackle I was using, it was the Dower Ends-On sinking mono feeder line. With this, I was using a 42 gram Embed MAP style hybrid feeder, the new ones, and then 019 hook length with a size 12 for the wowsers and a size 18 for the double red maggot. Thanks for watching.